Yo, what's happening, family? Jimmy
Hey,
here, Urban
hey,
Digital Assets.
what's going on, family? Coach Burkett here with UDA admin saying what's going on to everybody. Guys, we are streaming on multiple platforms. Definitely appreciate everybody tapping in on this Tuesday night. We're gonna
Oh yeah,
give you some great game, and you know what I'm saying. We got something special for you. So
absolutely. Glad to have you. Before we get going, we're just gonna give a couple minutes to get started. We got some people, gonna hop in a little late, just getting off work. If you are on one of the social media platforms watching, please share the video. Help spread this knowledge. This actually is for beginners, so people who are interested in cryptocurrency and have not gotten started yet, this is the perfect presentation for them because they will, at the end of this, know exactly what they need to get started to invest in cryptocurrency. So if you're watching on social media, please like, share, comment, engage, and spread the word.
yeah, guys. Like I said, we streaming live on multiple platforms, so definitely share. Invite somebody who want to know something about some crypto. Guys, you guys can learn more. We here for it. Cooker then appreciate y'all time. Hey, we appreciate you. Guys, why don't you let us know in the chat where you guys tapping in from? Like I said, we live on multiple platforms, so bear with me trying to get back to everybody's comments. We definitely here to give you game and we know, man, we gonna earn and learn on this Tuesday evening.
That's right. So let us know where you're checking in from. Okay, Brittany, Indianapolis.
Okay, Naptown. All right, Brittany. All right. Cool. So, Brittany, that means when we do our Chicago event, you definitely gonna rock with us. I'm already knowing. You right there. 317. All right. All good. Appreciate that. We got people cooking dinner. You know what I'm saying? We got Minneapolis checking in from our Facebook group. For sure. Shout out to Minneapolis, man.
Definitely. Nice. I'm out from Naperville, Illinois, and if you're not sure where that is, that's about 45 minutes west of Chicago. I like to stay away from the city. Too much traffic. You pay to breathe out there. Beautiful city, but too much action for me. I'm cool. I don't like paying $50 to park.
Yeah, man. Love the city. I'm actually in the coast right now by way of Chicago, homegrown, baby. So I'm with Jimmy, man. Chicago, it's a lot of hustle and bustle. So I just had to kind of, sit back and I'm a suburban, slow wooded area type. So I'm good with that. But guys, that's the great thing about this, right? You could do this from anywhere. Internet connection, you connect it, you can get money. You will get money. I'm telling you, if you pay attention and apply, you know what I'm saying? You guys, it's not that hard.
You're gonna get that bread, promise you.
So with that said, guys, we still gonna wait a couple more seconds for some later arrivals. While we doing that, anybody out there holding crypto, let us know what you hold, what you know about it. First off, let me know your crypto knowledge level.
All right. Are you a beginner? Do you hold some coins? Where you at currently? If you're on social media, please comment. If you're on the webinar, put it in the chat. So that way we can help you, because there's a difference in talking to an intermediate investor versus a true beginner. Right. Facts. We want to make sure whoever's on is getting tremendous value. So let us know, are you a beginner? Do you hold some, Bitcoin? Are you a regular trader? Let us know, please let us help you.
Facts. Yeah. All right, man. So it look like we good. We gonna definitely respect the people's time, Jimmy.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, people got work tomorrow. I know I got to be up at 3 a.m. Oof. So let's get it rocking and rolling.
Yes, sir.
So again, I'm glad that you all are on. Before we go, Brittany says I'm a beginner, but I hold many various coins: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano.
That's what I like. That's what I like.
Sound like a beginner to me, honestly, but I love it. I love it. That's awesome. You're off to a good start
for sure.
But yeah, so again, this is for the beginners mainly. We definitely want to make sure that you learn the 3 secrets to making money with cryptocurrency that the elite investors don't want you to know, right? And the reason why the elite investors don't want you to know this, because the valuable cryptos, there's a finite supply. There's only so many. So once all of Bitcoin's bought up, it's gone, right? So, that's why they don't want the new investor to know these things, because they want these assets for themselves, right? So you're going to be able to make money with cryptocurrency even if you've never invested before. That's the beautiful thing, guys. That's why we created Urban Digital Assets, because we wanted to make sure that the beginners who didn't know anything can start making this bread.
Okay? Absolutely.
So who are we? We are Urban Digital Assets, right? We are the only crypto group that teaches the beginners with no investing experience how to make money with crypto in 30 days or less. Should put or less in there, because we have students who day one start making bread. So that's how powerful this is. And again, I'm Coach Jimmy. I'm the mindset coach of Urban Digital Assets. I'm a big psychology guy. So I talk more about mindset and the psychological side of investing and trading, how you should look at bear markets, how to take your emotions out of trades and investing, how to see the charts for what it is, not what you want it to be. That's kind of my role in this, talking people off the ledge, investing principles. So, if you're in the Facebook group or the Discord, that's what I help out with.
Right. And me, I'm Coach Burkett, Coach Pierre Burkett. Guys, real quick before I get into that, I want to read the comment from StreamYard. Trying to learn how to take profits is daunting, but I feel I should. I haven't gone through a full cycle before, so I feel learning as I go. I'm learning as I go. Good to have UDA to lean on, though. Guys, we definitely appreciate that. Absolutely. Again, everybody's different, but we definitely preach the long-term game. There's definitely a lot more upside to that, and a lot less risk. So I, definitely want to acknowledge that. And we glad to have you. All right. And again, I'm Coach Burkett. Now, what I do in the group is I'm the one that kind of pushes people. All right, not physically, but just kind of mentally, and I kind of help you push to get you to get in the game. Guys, that's my investor mindset, is you got to put some skin in the game. You got to jump out there and get involved.
Absolutely.
That's how you learn. You learn how to ride a bike from falling. You don't want to keep falling, right? So you're going to learn how to ride a little faster once you feel that concrete, all right? I'm not saying that you're going to hit those bumps. That's what we're here for, right? But you definitely need to be in the game to get that experience and that hands-on feel. So that's kind of my role. And as you see, we got Coach Ryan King. He's not with us at the moment. Yeah, he's the brainchild. People in the group know King, but I knew people tuning in on the Webby. Guys, King is, he's the brainchild, man. He kind of puts everything together. He definitely has a spirit and a knack for this space. Like it's seeing a fish in water, man. It's a good thing to see. So shout out to King. He's out working. Definitely, he's doing UDA business. He's teaching as usual. So we just want to acknowledge him.
Research.
For sure. So, and we got a couple more. We got, Coach John D. How John, John is a good story, man. He started as a student.
Yes.
He's financial background, and he was a crypto skeptic at first, man.
Yeah. He was not a believer in crypto. He was a stock market guy.
Yeah. Yeah. So to see him come, and now he's like all aboard, he's crypto crazy. Shout out to John. And he got good reason, because he's been seeing good gains on that account, man.
120%.
So I'll
gain in his portfolio.
That's a good deal.
He thought 10% from the stock market was good.
Man, that's a great deal. So, and then we got my guy Ray Ruski, Coach Ray Ruski. Ray is he's the chart surgeon, man.
Absolutely.
As well as other things. The low cap king. So definitely shout out to Ray. Ray. He makes a lot of people a lot of money in our VIP group. And
yes, he does.
Among with some other admins, shout out to those guys. They're definitely dope. Everybody in the VIP is awesome, and we making a lot of coins.
Facts, straight facts.
Yeah.
So what makes us different? crypto's kind of the hot thing, right? So all the gurus are out, right? Everybody seems to be a crypto expert. So, what makes us different? Well, first off, we had the beginners in mind. So we did a lot of research on these gurus. And what we found was that most of the coaches do not know how to teach the beginners. They throw out a lot of technical jargon, a lot of complicated indicators on the charts. And unless you have experience investing, you kind of get lost in the mix, and they charge a lot of money for you to be lost. And we felt that wasn't right. Okay. So we want to really simplify this so that anybody can start investing in cryptocurrency. Right. And then we also noticed that a lot of the coaches, they're not very hands-on. I mean, they post a lot of videos, they'll do a lot of exclusive content, but you can't really ask them questions, right?
Right.
They're distant, right? They want to kind of keep a celebrity status, so to speak. Well, to us, that's not beneficial to the new student, right? We want you to be able to ask Ryan Keene a question. You want to be able to ask Coach Burkett, myself, Ray Ruski. You want to be able to ask all of us questions to get answers, because when you all win, we win, right? We do this together. We're a community. Okay?
Absolutely.
So we're definitely very, very, very hands-on. We prioritize the students, not our egos, right? It's not about us being right. It's about you all making gains. It's about you all building that financial legacy that you're looking for. It's about you taking control of your finances with this revolution that we're seeing in our global financial system, right? Because it's coming. Whether you're on board now or you get on board later, but it's coming, right? And we want to make sure that our people are on the forefront of this movement so they can be smiling when everybody's trying to play catch up, right?
Absolutely, man. And I just want to piggyback off that, Jimmy. That's guys, I think that's what really separates us. We here for it all. We stand behind what we do, we stand behind what we say, and not to say we're 100% right, but at the same time, we're 100% here for you. And I think that's a big thing. And I like it when people come back to us and say, hey man, we doing this. I learned this. I feel better. I mean, we got some great stories. So I just want to kind of
hear all of them too.
Yeah. Like you said, man, the gurus, they get gone. We been here. We still here. Easy, accessible, probably too accessible, to be honest. I've been told that a couple times.
Right.
So, we definitely here for you.
Yeah, and then last but not least, something that's not commonly talked about is most of the gurus and coaches are not educated in cryptocurrency. Because believe it or not, there are accredited crypto certifications out there, and more major institutions are bringing on cryptocurrency classes. I just saw advertisement for MIT, Harvard, Northwestern. Ryan Keene just signed up for another class at Northwestern, and Keene holds a couple certifications already. He holds certification in the blockchain technology in Bitcoin. And he also holds a certification in Ethereum. So what this means to you is this guy understands protocol. He understands the technology. He understands utility. Why that's important to us is that when a coin is kind of emerging in the market, Keene is going to know if it's going to have any sort of real world use, if it's going to have value. And when he does his research and he knows what the indicators are, what to look at, he alerts us like, hey guys, this is one you want to look at. And definitely following Keene's lead on those. He's never steered me wrong. And that's pretty dope, right? Because when you're talking your money, right, you don't just want to just blindly throw your money at some guy who may have hit on one lucky coin and made some money and now he wants to sell a program, right? You want to have somebody who actually knows what they're looking at for the long term. So you're in good hands with, Ryan Keene leading the pack.
Okay? For sure.
And then, just real quick, one of our students, Charlene, older lady, sweet lady, loves Charlene, very active in the group. She was responding to actually a post I made in the Facebook group here, and I'm just going to skip to the middle of it. But she says, I'm so grateful for UDA. I've been a member of a few crypto groups, and by far, as others in this group have attested to, UDA is the best. Their personal touch, like I said, you can reach out to us, i.e. Jimmy's post, the one that she was commenting on here. VIP, that's our Discord channel, our live streams, Beyond Bitcoin classes. They take their time with you and answer all your questions. They share themselves with you. That's priceless in my opinion. There was one thing for us to tell you guys. Here's a student saying it out of her mouth that we are here for you right? We make sure that you understand this game. Okay. So, Coach, those who are listening, tell them how they're going to get the most out of this training tonight.
Yeah, guys. So I know, we got a lot of distractions, a lot of things going on. We're at home, we might have the kids, but we definitely want you to get the most out of this. So let's try to limit the distractions, okay? We're going to go over some very valuable information. And, a lot of these groups, they charge thousands of dollars for we're going to teach you for the free. So I just want to make sure you receive this information. Make sure we got a pen and paper, okay, handy, so we can take some real detailed notes and get the most out of this, okay? And also, and Jimmy, he's the mindset guy, so he's definitely can, feel me on this. Let's have an open mind, guys, okay? We want to change the way we think about money. I like to say money is a tool, so that's how we want to think about it, okay? Let's take the emotional attachments away from it, all right? And lastly, guys, let's be engaged, okay? That lets us know that you're listening to us, that you're receiving information, and it actually motivates us to give you more information, all right? And those who engage, they asking questions and answering in the chat. Guys, like I said, we live on a bunch of platforms. I see our viewers growing as I speak, which is great. So that's awesome.
Comment.
Yeah, guys, talk to us. Let's get it. I'm excited, man. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. So again, me being a mindset guy, right? So I always tell people the first thing you want to ask yourself is, why are you investing in cryptocurrency, right? Think about that. And you want to make it, real compelling to you, right? So exercise I like to do when we do this is I want you to envision what your life is like 5 years from now. So 5 years, okay? You made a decision, you got your coins, you're doing the training, cryptocurrency is booming, right? What is cryptocurrency doing for you, right? What are you doing? Where are you living, right? What freedoms do you enjoy? What kind of car do you drive, right? What does that look like to you? Because everybody's different, right? And, if you're on social media, comment, what does that look like for you? If you're on the webinar, put in the chat, what does that look like for you? What is your vision, right? What do you want cryptocurrency to do for you in 5 years, right?
Yeah, we got to see.
We've heard some dope stories over, we've been doing this for a few months now. Heard some awesome stories. I'll share mine real quick just to give an example. So for me, 5 years from now, I plan to be retired. Okay.
Yes,
I want to be retired. My 9 to 5, my thing I do during the day is I'm a personal trainer. I own my own personal training business, right? Specialize in athletic performance, but also to train a lot of high achieving entrepreneurs and business owners, guys who run 8-9 figure companies. So, I'm all about performance and achievement. And while that sounds cool, it's cool, hanging out with guys who make $500 million, professional athletes and all that, it requires a lot of hours, a lot of my time. My days start at 3 o'clock in the morning. Some days I'm not done 7, 8, sometimes 9 o'clock at night, so it's real time demanding. Plus I have a 5-year-old, right? And I work my schedule around so I can spend time with her, but there's only so many hours in the day and she's getting older, right? And I want to be a fully involved dad. Like I want to walk her to school. I want to pick her up from school. I want to take her to practice, right? I want to be the dad that the coach hates because I'm going to tell him he's wrong. Like I know more than him, which I probably will because that's what I do for a living. Right. But I want to be that dad. I want to take her to places that my parents couldn't take me when I was growing up. Right. I want to take her to Disney. I want to take her to Bora Bora, Dubai. You know what I'm saying? I want her to experience life to the fullest and then set her up to live a life that she doesn't have to work a job she doesn't want to because she's financially set. So that's what cryptocurrency is going to do for me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So guys, again, let us know what crypto does for you. If everything goes the way you want it to go, the way you script it, how does your life look in 5 years? All right. Okay, let's see what Britt talking about. She said, never working a job, home paid for no car payment. I love it too.
There we go.
Yep. And setting my children up for the same thing. With my free time, not working a job, I want to help others get financially free as well. Brittany, you sound like me a lot, man. We got a lot in common. That's exactly what I envision, and I'm currently at the stage where I was able to quit the 9 to 5 and actually, I'm doing investing full time. And I just want to let everybody know you never stop working, right? It's just all about, you know, who you're working for and your mindset and what you're doing with your time, right? You get more for your time. You know, a lot of times you work less hours, but you always working, all right? So you're trying to get like me. Hey,
trying to get like Coach Burkett.
That's why I love the cryptocurrency space, because you can get like me. We both in the same, you know, coins and investing in the same projects. They both hit. We good. We good. You know what I mean? I love it. So bring it on. So I'm gonna just, you know, dive right into my story. As I mentioned before, I was able to, you know, lead a 9 to 5 because I felt underappreciated at work, guys. You know, I was skipped over for promotions. You know, guys, drop a 1 in the chat if you could relate to just the 9 to 5 work woes, man. You know, whether it's being skipped over, whether it's, you know, not enough time, whether it's you got a young boss, you know, you got people lazy who on your team. I mean, it's just so much, right? So I never really got that credit. Like, I'm a big, you know, gratitude guy. So I like to get the feedback, good or bad, but it was never like, hey, thank you for what you do. Thank you. And, you know, I just felt, you know, stressed about that. And I was taking that stress home. And that's not a good thing either. All right.
Not at all.
So I made the decision. I said, I need to do something for my future. I need to do something to change my financial trajectory. Right. So I got involved in mobile home investing. I paid for coaching right away. It's the first thing I did. Got me a mentor coach, paid for that. And it was the best decision, the best money I could spend in my life. You know, if I could do it again, I would have paid 5 times what I paid easily with no problem. Okay. Because for one, it changed my mindset about money. You know, I started to understand that my money can make me money. All right. And that's the first thing we want to do. We want to change our mindset and understand that the money you have can do something to bring more money. Okay. So I decided to invest my profits from mobile home in the crypto. Of course, I got my man Keen in my ear dropping the plays. And he's like, man, Phil, because I wasn't listening to him, guys. I was like a lot of you guys who I heard it, but I didn't do anything. All right. So, guys, drop a 1 in the chat drop a 2 in the chat. Let's do a 2 this time. If you heard about crypto and before today and you didn't get in, you know, or you wish you would have got in sooner, right? You know what I'm saying? To get those positions, you know, so. You know,
I heard about Bitcoin years ago. Like, Bitcoin was a couple dollars when I heard about Bitcoin.
Right? That's crazy. Exactly. So King, he got tired of me ignoring him, right? So he said, "Hey, Phil, look, do this. Take $250 and stake you some Hex, man." And I know people like Hex. What the heck is Hex? Guys, Hex is nothing but an altcoin. Okay, it's another name for a cryptocurrency project. So I did it, you know, he walked me through it, and that popped into 8K, guys. No lie, no exaggerations. I'm still in the Hex game, and I took massive profits. And only thing I wish is that I would have invested more. Okay. So after that, it clicked for me. You know, I always wanted to teach. I'm from educational background. As you can see in the picture, I'm a football coach. I don't know if I mentioned that. So I wanted to teach people the same things I learned, okay, and help create that helps shorten that wealth gap that we have, right? You know, middle class to upper class. So with doing that, I was able to quit my job, man, and now I'm doing this full time. And guys, again, I'm here for it. We're not ducking any actions. We answer all questions. You know, you know, now we can't give you too much because we do have, certain, things we got to do ourselves and research we want to do. But at the same time, if it's not us, somebody will help you, So that's my story.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm going to turn it over to Coach Jimmy, the personal trainer investor, man. He's got a dope story.
Yeah. So like I mentioned before, personal trainer, own my own personal training company. But I didn't always own my own business. I started at a gym that trained exclusively athletes, and it was real dope. I got fortunate enough to work with some of the best athletes in the country, high school, college, and professional. One of my workouts was featured on ESPN, which was pretty dope. But, man, I was working a lot of hours and getting paid very little, right? Struggling to make ends meet. I was grinding. So what I heard all the time was, well, if you're going to be a personal trainer, you want to make money, you got to start your own company, right? So I took the leap of faith like Coach Burkett did, and I went out on my own, right? And I was broke. I was beyond like flat broke. Like Instagram makes you think like you jump into entrepreneurship and you make six figures in 6 months. Yeah, it don't work that way.
Say no,
right?
no.
So, I was learning from the School of Hard Knocks, and I decided to attend Tony Robbins' Unleash the Power Within. I was learning. Didn't have the money for it. I remember picking up an extra job an hour away from my crib just to get the money to pay for the ticket. But it was the best decision that I made because it pulled out limiting beliefs that I had within me that was actually holding me back from prospering.
Yes, sir.
Right. And it's shifted my mindset towards money as well. Because before I was like, I had a scarce mindset when it came to money. Even though I made the leap of faith to start my own business, I was like this. I was scarce. I wanted to kind of hold on to things. So Tony Robbins helped me break that limiting belief. Right. And one of the things he harped on was getting a coach. So the first thing I did when I left was I hired a business coach. I went to find who was rated the top business coach in the fitness industry. His name was Craig Ballantyne. It was $5,000 to work with him. I took out PayPal credit. I was like, screw it. Use other people's money, right? Investors
Right.
use other people's money, right? So bam, PayPal credit, paid him off. And then I just implemented, his systems and strategies to take the profit to pay the balance off for PayPal. And it was one of the best decisions that I made. Now, early on, still was a lot of hours and overwork, but as time, I was growing my income, right? I was able to charge people, I was able to charge what I was worth, right? So I was getting more value for my time, but I was still trading a lot of time, right? So I was like, man, it's got to be a better way, right? Because what happened was I hit the wall like last year, like bad. Like so bad, the doctors thought I had COVID. Like I was, super lethargic. I had no energy. I was weak. It was a rough time. I had like this weird like tension in my throat, and they thought it was COVID. I mean, they kept testing me for COVID antibodies and kept coming back negative. Well, during the last COVID test, I was sitting in the house, quarantined, waiting for the results. I was like, you know what? There's got to be a better way. So I started studying investing, right? I went on a crash course of investing. I bought some ebooks. I bought some video courses, YouTube University, like anything I could on stocks, stock options, cryptocurrency. Like I was like, I need to start trading. I need to start making my money work for me. I got to stop working for money, or like I'm going to die early. Like,
yeah,
so to speak, like because my body was physically shutting down. And I reached out to Keen. I was like, Keen, man, like I saw the crypto gains on Twitter and like people making this money, and I saw how Bitcoin went crazy. So I'm like, Keen, man, I need to get into this crypto game. What should I invest in? Keen responded with the simplest text. It was 4 cryptocurrencies, right? And I took $100 and I spread them out evenly amongst them. That next day, it went up 20%.
man,
Now, $100, 20%.
that's dope.
$20, right? But the light bulb went off because I'm like 20%. Like, man, if I had put $1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000, that's still 20% on that money. The only difference would have been bigger profits. Never looked at money the same again. And I've been all in on cryptocurrency and invested ever since. That was last year, November 2020. And I started with that $100. And at the peak, my portfolio hit $14,000.
Nice.
Right? Started with 100, and guys, I'm telling you, like I was not throwing $1,000 in at a time, $500, like no, $20 here, $40 here. Like I made it a habit whenever I touched some money that I put a percentage in the market, and I made sure that my plan was to always buy when the market was down, or at least kind of is stagnant, right? I was not buying runners like most people do, and it paid off well for me. And I'm no expert, I'm no genius. I call it, earning while I was learning, right? And you can do the same. So with that said, are you ready to turn your life around like we did? Okay. We're just 3 average guys that took control of our financial future by investing in ourselves and getting involved. Like Coach Burkett said, you just got to dive in, and I dove in, Coach Burkett dove in, Keen dove in. Like, short story about Keen before I go on. Keen actually lost 10 Bitcoins. So if you ever think you took a hard L in cryptocurrency, then just remember Ryan Keen once had 10 Bitcoins when Bitcoins were under $100. that's a bad day, right? So, Testimonial Cortez, he was a Forex guy, decided to dabble in crypto, and he's like, man, crypto is life changing. Don't let anyone tell you not to invest in it, right? Don't let anybody talk you out of getting in crypto. This is the future, guys. And if you look at the gains here, you see $32,000 one day, then it's a couple days later, $53,000. Well, what's more phenomenal about that started as a $3,000 investment, and it was a low cap play that, man, for whatever reason, really took off. I was not involved in it, but man, I'm glad he was, and he definitely took a significant profit from that play. So kudos to Cortez for taking advantage. Okay. So, so now here's what you've been waiting for. A lot of you have been patient. You've been on for about 30 minutes. You know our story. You kind of get the feel that we're just some regular guys who did something different, but we're ready and willing to help you. So if you're ready to dive in, definitely drop a 1 in the chat. If you're ready to get into the good stuff, I know I'm ready to teach it, because these are the 3 secrets that elite investors don't want you to know about cryptocurrency. Knowing these will have you making money in the space faster than you ever thought possible. This is thousands of dollars of info we're about to give you for the free, guys. Like no cap, right? People charge for what we're about to show you, right? We've had people DM us this, tell us this, like, guys, man, like your free content was better than stuff I paid $1,000 for, so that we take pride in that, because we want to make sure that at minimum you at least have the tools to get started, right? So let's dive into these secrets. So secret number 1, you don't need a lot of money to invest in cryptocurrency. So you heard my story, right? I started with just $100, and I grew my account to 14K. Guys, a lot of people, they see these prices, right? They see Bitcoin $50,000. They see Ethereum $4,000, $3,500, and they see these and they be like, oh, I can't get into crypto. Then they see like a coin like Doge, a hype coin that's really cheap, and they gravitate towards it off social media hype, right? And it doesn't have any utility, and a lot of people lost money that way. But guys, like, let me tell you, you can get Bitcoin. If you got $100, they call it Satoshi. It's a partial share, right? Put that $100 in Bitcoin. You can put the $100 in Ethereum. You can do that. It's okay. You don't need a lot of money to get started, right? What you need to do is get started, right?
That's real.
It doesn't make sense to try to save up $5,000-$10,000 to try to get in the game, because that's gonna take, especially if you're like working, regular 9 to 5, you make 40,000-50,000 a year, you got a family, that's gonna take you a long time to build up that capital. Why not start taking the little money, get it to work for you, reinvest the profits like I did, because eventually those gains start to compound and the profits get even bigger. Those 10% gains start getting a little bit bigger, those 20% gains, and guess what? This is crypto. If you're in good plays, one of those is going to be 100% gainer. Man, you stay in long, it's going to be 1,000% gainer. I got a coin that gave me a 7,000% return. 7,000.
Guys, do y'all hear that? A 7,000% return, guys. That's bananas. 7,000% return. So all my people that's holding crypto, guys, what's the biggest return you've got so far? Okay, if any. Okay, and if you ain't any, don't feel bad. That's right. Why we here. My people on IG. I know I'm late, guys. Okay, Reg, what's going on, Reg? Yeah, man, we definitely tuning in. We got a couple lives going on, so we tuning in. We giving free game about this cryptocurrency. So I want to know, what's the biggest return? Okay, not certain. Okay.
It's all right. All
right. My Facebook and YouTube people, let us know. Talk to us. So for me, my biggest return was, I want to say, I think Jimmy got me beat with 7,000. I feel like it was 5,000. I got to look at my books, but I feel like I'm at like 5,000. Guys, I don't know how powerful, I don't know if you know how powerful that is. You talking 5,000% returns.
Yeah, that's unheard of in the stock market,
man. And
that's like early IPO investing in Amazon type gains,
for sure.
And even then, you had to wait years to see that type of return. Whereas This was a couple months on hold. This was like 3 months into this particular position. I got in super early, and it got a lot of hype, and it went crazy. And I was smart enough to, skim some profits off that and move into coins I liked a little bit more.
Absolutely.
So guys, you don't need a lot of money to get started. You just got to get started. You got to get a plan and stick to it. Right? You got to stick to the plan. That's what I did. It worked for me, and it will work for you as well. If you have a plan, to invest a certain percentage of money that you touch, and you stick to that plan, I promise you are going to start seeing some astronomical returns.
Absolutely. Okay. No doubt about it.
Not just me. One of the guys in the group, David Billsley, he does a lot with stock options, but hopped in the crypto game. Started with $79 on December 18th, and then his account hit 13,500.
Guys, that's powerful, man. That's powerful. Just think if he would have started with 13,500.
Right. If he took more money from his stock portfolio, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'd have a 6-figure portfolio in there. It's
powerful, guys. This crypto is powerful. And all right, so we're gonna give you the game on how to invest. All right, all my people watching, guys, if my beginners, take notes, pay attention. Okay, here's what you need to invest. Okay. You need a basic smartphone, okay? Guys, a lot of us got that. I did see a picture with John Stockton with a flip phone today, though. It was weird. Awesome. But so I'm gonna assume most of us have access to some type of a basic smartphone. It don't have to be, top of the line, the iPhone 37 and nothing like that, okay? Yes, a basic smartphone to do it. Download all 3 of these apps. That's why I want to ask you guys how to pen and paper. So here we go. Let's start with Coinbase, okay? Then we're going to start with crypto.com, and then we're going to start with Uphold, okay? So I'm going to say that again. We'll start with Coinbase, crypto.com, and Uphold, okay? Download one or all 3 of those. And next, we want to link our debit card or our bank account to one of those exchanges or all of those exchanges, okay? So once we got everything linked, we connected now. All right. Now, with the click of a button, you can buy some of the most popular cryptos.
Okay? That's simple, guys.
It's really that simple.
Going through a broker, you're not going through any sort of like agency,
brokerage firms or nothing like that. Right.
Like shopping on Amazon. Absolutely. Pick what you want. Boop, there you go. You're
Absolutely.
in the game.
All right. Congratulations, guys. You are now invested in crypto. And trust me, it's one of the best decisions you could have made. Okay. All right. Pro tip. And this from the book of Jimmy, man. Jimmy, he's 7,000%. Woo. All right. So you take any percent of your income and invest it. Okay. Success in the space is discipline and habits. All right. So we want to make it a habit to take a percentage of your income, let's say 10, 20%, and invest it in a solid crypto project. All right. So here goes some free game, guys. Y'all paying attention? All right, here we go. We big on ADA, okay? We big on Algorand, Algo, ALGO, all right? And we big on XRP, okay, which is Ripple, but XRP is the ticker, and DOT. Guys, Polkadot. Shout out to my man Jeff in the VIP. That DOT play, guys. We've been in DOT for a while, and DOT don't do nothing but go up. All right, I'm with.
Got a lot more room to grow too,
and it's a great utility. Okay, so those are the ones. All right, guys, that's it. Now you invested in some strong projects. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. And those who are looking for XRP, the easiest way to get it is Uphold. That's why we told you all to download. That's why it was one of the 3 that we listed. A lot of people ask us, how do you get the XRP? Right. Well, Uphold is the easiest way to get. It's not the only way, but it's the easiest. So get you, if you're interested in grabbing some XRP, we all hold XRP. We believe it's the standard for crypto, despite what it's going through, and we're confident that it's going to make us a lot of money.
Yeah. So
advice to your own research, but that's the game that's what we're playing right now.
Guys, real quick, Jimmy, I just want to shout out again. I want to make sure we get attention to our Facebook group. We got my man Mike. He say, "I be telling people about crypto. I'm glad you all are doing this for the people." Mike, no doubt, and that's why we do it, guys. We do it for the people. A lot of times, we can take our profits, our investment ideas, and just keep them to ourselves, right? Be selfish with it. But again, we want to help people. So, and this is a game. This is a space where everybody can win. Okay.
Everybody.
So, shout out to you, Mike. I definitely want to, salute you on that, bro.
Yep. So just another student got in the VIP group not even 4 days ago. My portfolio is up $726 in 24 hours based off plays learned as a VIP member. Well worth the investment. Shit is going up as I'm typing.
Guys, that's real. It's real spill.
Can't tell you how many times we've had that, like drop your gains for the day and then like type and it's like, whoa, man, I'm up another $1,000. Like, what's going on here?
Man, that's real.
Right. So secret number 2, we're going to go over the 3 biggest mistakes new investors make. Right. And this is important, guys, because knowing what not to do is more important than knowing what to do. Right. And that's going to make sense in a second. So knowing what not to do, what to stay away from is more important than knowing what to do. Right. Because losses in this space hurt more than the wins help. And I'll explain that right now really quick. So if you got $1,000 in Bitcoin, right, and it goes down 10%, right? So it goes down 10%, you're at $900. Well, just surface level thinking, you think, oh, well, if it goes back up 10%, I made my money back. No, you didn't, because 10% on $900 is less than 10% on 1,000, if that makes sense, right? So to break even, you actually have to make more than that 10% to get your money back, and then more than that to profit, right? That's what I mean. The losses hurt more than the wins help, because when you take a loss, now you have to make a bigger gain to get back in profit.
Absolutely.
Okay? So that's why we want to make sure that we are minimizing loss and maximizing gains. Okay. So you want to avoid these mistakes at all costs. And mistake number 1 is investing out of emotion, right? And the biggest one with the new investor is FOMO, right? That's fear of missing out.
Yes.
And we live in a society where, social media news spreads fast, and like crypto's got a lot of hype. There's a lot of we call shit coins out there that people posted, pictures of making, $100,000 days, $500,000. A couple people posted $1 million earnings, whatever, right? TikTok, went viral for Safe Moon, right? Like, oh, if you invest this, you'll be a millionaire. Da 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 da. So people see that they want their piece of the pie, right? They want to get rich yesterday. Right. So they hop in, they throw, they take their mortgage payment and electric bill, they throw it all into these shit coins, and they lose because they thought they were going to miss out on getting rich. Because guess what, guys? When you start hearing that type of hype, especially with shit coins, it's too late. And what they're doing is they're trying to pump the hype to get more money in there. And the guys who were in it for a while, they're going to pull all that money out. And the new investor who bought at the high price is going to be stuck with that loss. Man. Right. And then we're getting DM like, hey, guys, you think Safe Moon's going to turn around? You think Doge is going to hit $1? Like, no, you don't.
Man, not right now.
Safe Moon ain't so safe.
It ain't looking good for you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So like you don't want to invest in fear of missing out. You want to invest based on utility. You want to invest based on, what the charts tell you.
Right.
If you want to get feedback from experienced investors, lean on the coaches. Absolutely. But you want to make sure that you're making a decision off your judgment and clarity, not fear of missing out.
Yes, sir.
And the other one is greed.
Man.
Greed. And this is kind of the more experienced. I can't even say that because there's some rookies that make the mistake. So what happens, and I'll use Dogecoin as an example. I know somebody personally who lost $25,000 on Dogecoin.
Ouch,
right?
ouch.
They had a decent entry, right? Put a couple thousand in, and Dogecoin, it went run. This was Saturday Night Live weekend, so it got up to I think 75 cents, right? So he was up $25,000, right? He thought for sure it was going to $1. He didn't want to hear anything anybody was saying. Like, no, it's going to turn around. It's going to turn around. Just being greedy.
Right. Greed.
Lost all the profit. Gone. 25K and his initial investment. Gone like that. Being greedy. Being greedy.
Guys, I'm going to tell you a quote that I stole from King. He said, you could be a bear or you could be a bull in this space, but you can't be a pig. Pigs get slaughtered. Okay.
Absolutely.
So don't be greedy, guys. All right. Remember, like I always say, profit is profit. Okay. Profit is profit. All right. And then I just want to read the IG thing, man. My guy Red said FOMO is so real. I had FOMO bad when I first started. Man, that FOMO is a real thing, bro.
It is real,
and that's why we like to definitely address the mindset, you know, because a lot of times people forget that part of it, and you can have all this nice trading equipment, all this software, all this, but if your mind's not right, if it's not its optimal peak, you can make expensive, costly decisions. Okay.
Yep.
Mistakes. All right. So for sure, Rich.
And mistake number 2 is a lot of new investors, they don't get a mentor or a coach. They don't get help. And this goes back to, FOMO. Like a good coach will keep you from doing that, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to go in this space alone. It's too volatile. It's it could be quite intimidating initially because there's a lot, right? There's a lot of actions, a lot of coins going on, and when you know what you're looking at, it's actually quite simple. But when you're brand new, it's like looking at Chinese, Arabic, right? You're like, what is this?
Exactly.
So, and then what happens is people will just throw money in because what they see on social media. Like I remember Meek Mill was like, "Hey, I threw 50,000 at Doge because I was tired of it out."
And it was right. It was
like, bro, that's not how you play this game.
It was so far at the top end of it too, man. Like when I saw that, I knew he just lost his money. And I ain't gonna say lost, but I'm gonna just say it's in the market for a little while. It's gonna take him a while to get that back.
Exactly.
So guys, yeah, that's why we got to be informed investors, man.
Absolutely. So you don't want to learn from the school of hard knocks because that's going to cost you more money than it's going to make you.
Yes.
And let me tell you, like I said before, the losses hurt more than the wins help. So for every loss you take, it takes a bigger win to get that money back. And that's a game you don't want to play because then what happens is you kind of call it makeup trading, right? So now you took that L. Now you're going to try to go hard on the next trade to get your money back, right? And now you're invested out of emotion again, and you'll lose even more money that way. So trust me, that's not a cycle you want to be on. So if you're a new investor, you have to get a mentor or coach to avoid the learn from the school of hard knocks. Okay,
good point.
And then the third one mistake they make is they don't have a goal or a plan, right? If you invest without a goal or a plan, you're just gambling. And guess what? Just like gambling, the house always wins.
Facts.
Right? You have to know what your goal is, what's your price target. Are you a long-term investor? Are you trading? What's your plan? What's your strategy? What's your goal? Right? When you know these things, then you can make better decisions what you want to do with your money, right? If you're going to take profits, if you're going to move money here or there, when you have goals, you do that. When you don't have goals, well, now you just kind of wait. And what happens with a lot of people is money price goes up, price goes down, profit goes down. They're like, oh my God, I lost money. They panic sell. They buy back in at all-time high. Same thing happens. They panic sell because they didn't have a goal. They didn't have a price target. They didn't know how to skim profits, play with house money. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, guys, you want to have a goal or a plan.
Absolutely.
And just remember, the top investors have consultants. Trust me, guys. The billionaires aren't just throwing money into Bitcoin just because. They have a team of guys that are helping them, that are discussing the plays with them.
And that's right? Real.
They're not billionaires because they just throw money around frivolously. They're very smart. They're very strategic. So if the big money is getting help, the new investors should be getting help by any means necessary. Right? So please, guys, do not go about this alone. A couple students, Latonia, can't say enough about the VIP. The support is phenomenal, especially for a novice like me. Everyone is willing to assist and answer questions. And when she says everyone, she's talking about the coaches, the community. We built an awesome group, guys. So everyone's willing to assist and answer questions. The chat is organized with tabs, so it's easy to follow and find info. I started out small, but I'm definitely up and earning as I'm learning. We've said that several times on this chat so far, right? Yeah. And our girl Mickey's awesome. She's one of the most active members in the group. Very, very, very supportive. Best decision of my life. Joining the VIP will get you ahead of the game. If you hear about it in the news, she's talking about plays. So if you hear about it in the news, you already missed it. UDA does the research and make sure you know the plays before the masses, guys. That's what it's about, the early entries. That's how I got a 7,000% gain because I was in early. before the masses got to it. If you're on the fence, get off of it and get into the game now before it's too late.
That's real. And it's funny, man. I gotta read this Facebook comment that aligns perfect with that. Somebody in the Facebook, again, guys, to the stream yard, I can't see who you are because you didn't register, but somebody obviously who rock with us. It says UDA doesn't feel like a group of investors to me. Feels like more. That's dope, man. Like, guys, we actually care. That's why it feels like more, because it might be more. I don't know what you've been experienced to before, but we actually care, and we look, we look out for each other for sure. So appreciate that. We're gonna definitely keep doing what we're doing, keep winning for sure, and keep creating streams of income.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then secret number 3, crypto is not as risky as you think.
Facts.
Right. So many people have gotten told, especially in the past, that crypto is too risky. You don't want to get into it. It's a scam. It's a bubble. It's gonna pop. Yada 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 yada. Right. Now these same people are now putting big money into crypto. Right. So many get told crypto is risky because of its volatility. But guys, let me tell you something. The volatility is a good thing. That's how you get the 100%, 200, 500, 1,000% gains, right? It's because it's volatile, right? But it's a good thing for those who know what they're doing, right? If you're in the wrong end of that volatility, you lose money very, very quickly, right? But when you know what you're doing, that's where you're getting those astronomical gains, and you're living a good life. And so knowing that we want to take advantage of that volatility, we teach our students a skill that makes crypto low risk with very, very high reward. And that skill is chart reading, which we go in depth in our Beyond Bitcoin course. We'll talk about that later, but we go in real great detail with Ronnie Keene and Ray Ruski. They break it down. So like the charts go from looking like a bunch of lines on the screen to looking like, hey, this is my money maker right here.
Hey, man, I got to shout out the VIP Discord, because what they did was, it's a whole channel just for charts now. That is dope, man. It's like, yeah. So guys, charting is big, like tendencies, stuff like that, and that's absolutely what we teach. We definitely preach it too. So for sure,
absolutely. Chart reading is the one skill that you want to master. So guys, if you decide not to rock with us, if you decide not to attend any of our live trainings or get into any of our courses, learn how to read charts from somewhere, because that's the one skill that you want to master, because knowing the charts will save you a lot of money. I'll say it again, because it's important. The losses hurt more than the wins help, right? Knowing the charts will help with that tremendously, right? Remember, the best investors are not investing off the hype or the news, right? They're looking at the charts. They're identifying trends. They know what price they want to enter at. They know what price they want to exit at. Rinse and repeat. Right. Yes, this is the skill that'll pay you for life.
Charting will pay you for life, guys.
Crypto, stocks, Forex. Like, once you know charts, you can make money investing in a lot of ways.
Facts.
So definitely you want to learn how to read the charts. Okay. Joe, student here, did a private training with Coach Burkett. He said, thanks, man. Been waiting for this to be green forever. He was down because he was doing it himself. After meeting with Coach, he was able to get in the green. He got a nice little 16% gain there after being in the red. So that really means that after Coach's help, he was probably a 22% gain to get that back in the green, right? So there you go, guys. We went over a lot. We went over, like what exchanges to get started with as a beginner. We gave you some of our top altcoins that we really, really like, that's made us some money, that still have a lot of room to grow. We talked about mindset and its mistakes to avoid, skills you need to learn. So you should be excited at this point. I know I'm excited talking about it. I'm fired up because I already know that, like, we can end this right now and you got what you need to start making money. But we got more for you. So, let us know if you are excited. Let us know if you learned something.
Guys.
Comment, drop a 1 in the chat if you learned something. Brittany's excited.
All right,
I'm
Brittany.
excited. The more I talk about it, the better I get at it as well.
All right. Hey, my YouTube family, let us know you learned something. Drop a 1 in the chat. We got viewers. I see that number. We got viewers up.
Yes, sir. We're not messing around. We helping the people here.
All right, for sure. I like to see.
I love it.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
So again, guys, I want a respectful time. We'll fly through what we got for you. So what you just learned, other programs charge thousands of dollars to learn, and we just gave it to you for free. However, we know that some of you on here, they want to take it even further. Like, yeah, we gave you the basics to get started, and there's nothing wrong with that. But some people, they want that 5-year goal in 2 years, right? They want to go faster, right? They want to know DeFi, they want to know NFTs, they want to be in the nitty gritty, right? The real estate blockchain, like crypto space is so much deeper than that, and there's people that want to know that part of the game. So knowing that there's some people out there that want to take this deeper, we put together something awesome for you, right? So let's dive into that. So Charlene mentioned in her testimonial in the beginning about the Beyond Bitcoin class. She was one of our students in that, and she loved it, right? So we create a Beyond Bitcoin exclusive coaching program. Yes, exclusive, because we keep the group very small, right? And this is hands-on with myself, Coach Burkett, Ryan Keene, Ray Ruski. It's very, very, very intimate. Okay, so this is going to be awesome. And before we go any deeper, one thing I hope that we emphasize is how important getting help and education is and making money in the space, right?
Please, man. Preach.
King hasn't had this success simply because he just threw money into the game and just figured it out on his own. No. Keen has spent over $10,000 in his education to become certified in the space. And he literally, we got updates, he just enrolled in another program through Northwestern University to learn crypto. So we definitely, like I said, it's all about investing in yourself to learn, right? And, we're going to continue to invest in ourselves so we can be better teachers. And we hope our students, our followers, are willing to invest in themselves so they can learn as well as we did. Each one teach one, right? And you got to understand, courses in the space, they range anywhere from $5K to $50K, depending on the institution you're attending, right? I can only imagine, what MIT's crypto course is going to cost you. It's probably not free. I'm just saying, right? Keen spent $10,000 plus on his education, right? So I'm telling you guys, like, there's so many out there. I've seen groups that are, $500 to $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Groups. And honestly, there's super advanced groups that you would get lost in. A beginner would really not make any money in those groups because those are for like the big boys. Those are the big leagues, right? So, like they could tax you to be in the space. All right. But guys, it's one thing we want you all to realize is that we're going to always invest in ourselves to learn. Like, I'm looking to attend a couple events this winter. Fingers crossed COVID doesn't cancel them. Like I said, Keen just enrolled in another course. Coach Burkett and I are going to attend an event in Atlanta coming up. So, guys, trust me, like we out there. We going to make sure that we ain't missing nothing in the crypto space, and we're going to get that to you first. So just know that we're always going to invest in ourselves. We're going to be the example of what we want you guys to be. Right? So, again, it's exclusive group coaching for beginners, right? It's 4 weeks. And in those 4 weeks, you're going to have all the skills you need to make money from cryptocurrency. Again, we're not just talking coins. We're talking NFTs. We're talking, real estate. We're talking all the nitty-gritty in the space. DeFi. We're talking about staking coins.
Guys, crypto has whatever you want for it. Whatever.
And we know how to do it. We will teach you how to do it. You will know how to become your own bank when you're done with us. Like, you want to invest in real estate? Well, guess what? You won't need to worry about credit scores and going to the bank because you'll have the knowledge to leverage your crypto to get the money to get into real estate. Or you could take crypto profits and invest it and then avoid tax, liabilities. Like, guys, I'm telling you, like, we get you guys the real deal with this stuff. No guessing, no investing off hype. Like, this be the fast track to making your 5-year vision a reality, guys. I'm telling you, right? You are in good hands. Right. A couple quick testimonials. Jimmy here invested $2K from the VIP plays, now looking at $6K. I appreciate the education and the help. Right. So, guys, like, you see the students. And here's the dope thing about these testimonials. They did that on their own. They posted that in the group.
Yeah.
Like, we weren't like, hey, guys, can you do a little testimonial for us? Like, no, they were sharing their excitement from the gains that they made because they wanted more people to get involved because we have a group of over 3,000 members. Most of you are probably, in the Facebook group, some on YouTube. You may or may not be in the group, but let me tell you that, like, guys, this is what we've done for people, right? So, Coach Burkett, definitely, let's break this down. Let's break down the course for him. How to make this bread.
Guys, I'm gonna keep it funky with you, man. We got 4 modules, like he said. The first module, as we mentioned, mindset multiple times because it's so crucial to our development and success in this space, right? So that first module, which is our first week, we're gonna talk about mindset, all right, investors' mindset, and we also give you a PDF file of documents, a PDF document of terms that you should know. We go over those terms with you so they are familiar when you hear them and you read them and you start to see them as you move forward in your journey, okay? So we get you that for the first week, all right? We teach you how to take control of your emotions, okay? Refrain from perspectives in the down market, all right? And keep that state of mind at peak optimal performance because for decision making, because that's what we want. We want to make sound decisions, okay?
Absolutely.
And then our second module, which is week 2, all right, week 2, guys, we talk about how to buy crypto, okay? In this module, we go over the most popular crypto exchanges. As you've seen in just this quick training, guys, that you got to have different exchanges to do different things, all right? We want to be in as many, we want to have as many opportunities to make money as we can, so we need multiple exchanges, okay? Absolutely. And we tell you the perks of each exchange, okay? We teach you how to buy crypto with your cash, your bank account, and also with other crypto. There's some exchanges that only let you deal in crypto pairs with other crypto, okay? So and we teach you how to navigate through those exchanges as well as how to send money and all that, okay? So that's our second week. Then after that, we go to the third week, module 3. We talk about profit taking. I seen a comment. I did see a comment on Facebook, I believe, or maybe that's YouTube, about profit taking. We teach that. Here we go. We teach profit taking and then protecting your assets, okay? We learn how to protect your assets. Again, you see the word your, because we take custody of our assets. We want to own this. That's part of the crypto experience, is taking control, taking custody, okay? We want to learn. We teach you strategies on how to take profit, okay? It's certain ways to take profit where you can stay in the market to catch a dip, or you can take a profit where you can actually take that profit. We had somebody go buy a car, buy rental properties, all type of stuff for profit. So we definitely teach you how to take those profits because that's important. A lot of people forget that part, how to take the profits. All right, we use the stable coins, like I said, to protect the profits and reinvest. All right, and then we teach you the difference between a hot wallet and a cold wallet. Okay, you want to know the difference of between those, and you want to know which one is best for you. We teach you all that. Okay, we go over there now. Third week, which is module 3. Then after that, we get to the nitty gritty. This is the money game right here, guys.
This is the money game. If
chart reading, all right.
This is the one.
Man, we bring a 7-figure coach on to go into detail about how he reads charts. I told you about the chart surgeon. He's been doing this thing, man, nothing but good plays. The charts, analytics is where it's at, okay? You understand what support and resistance means. You're going to get terms like that in week 1, but now you kind of understand what that means, okay?
You'll be able to see it on the chart.
Absolutely. You learn how to identify optimal buying and selling zones, right? Because we want to know when to buy, when to sell. That's how we make, maximize our profit, get better positions, things of that nature.
Absolutely.
Okay? You want to know how to identify the trends in the market, all right? Tendencies, guys. You got to go back sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When in doubt, zoom out. That's a pro tip for you guys.
That's a keen phrase right there.
You know what I'm saying? When in doubt, zoom out, okay? We take the guesswork out of the investment, okay? Because the market, a lot of times, it's in cycles, guys. It's in cycles. So we got to follow the cycles and the trends, okay? And then you have more confidence in where your money is going. All right, so think about when you learn all this stuff, now once you make that investment, you are confident. You ain't got to sit there biting your nails and doing all this, watching the computer and pulling your hair out, because you're confident. You know you made a sound investment, and you know you did your research, and you know you have support. Man, it's up from there. All right, so that's 4 weeks. All right, and then not to mention, after each week, each lesson, we give you a live Q&A with the coaches, guys. A live Q&A, okay, to get your specific questions or issues answered. Okay, just for you.
We stay on until we answered all your questions.
Absolutely.
We have to take another hour. We stay on.
Absolutely.
Like, we make sure you understand whatever it is that was holding you up or had you confused. Like, we make sure that you understand it before we hop off the computer, guys.
Class is not over
your
until your needs are met, guys. That's why we say we pour into our students, you know, and we stand behind our product because we want you to learn. It's not about the money. It's about you learning and you teaching that skill set to somebody else to help them with, you know, receive another stream or multiple streams of income. Okay. All right. So just to recap real quick. Okay. Week 1, we got the mindset training along with the terms you need to know. Okay. All that we value that at about $1,500. Okay. All right. Then week 2.
Real quick, Coach, before you go on, real quick, because sometimes the numbers scare people. Guys, remember, value is what you get. It's not what you pay. So don't see those numbers and get freaked out. All right. So value is just what you get. You know, this is the value that you're going to get from each lesson. So I don't want to scare anybody with numbers.
Now you're right. That's a great point, guys. And this is what we value this as. And again, when we did this these evaluations, we went on the low side. Real talk. Okay. So then week 2, we talk about how to buy crypto, and then we get the in-depth look at the exchanges, okay, and how to maneuver those. We got that valued at $2,000, okay? And then week 3, we talk about protecting assets and taking profit, strategies for you to take profit, okay, because we want to be profitable. All right, now, you know, profit taking, guys, and protecting your assets, you know, internet security, that's big. So we value that at about $5,000, okay? So then week 4, we go over chart reading. You know, that's really priceless, guys. That's real talk. Chart reading is priceless. But we have it, you got to put a number on it, so we valued it at $10,000. And then remember, you're getting a live Q&A for your specific issues or problems with the coaches after every session, okay? All that, you know, we value that at $10,000. So all of that week, all the week modules, and then the Q&A, we value that all together at $28,500. Are we going to charge you that? Of course not. So don't block me, guys. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we charge you. All right.
Don't cancel us. We're good. You know, this is what you get. And you know, I just want to share a quick point. So we talk about profit taking and protecting your assets, right?
Yes.
So we had a gentleman on the webinar a couple weeks ago, right? Lost $250,000 in Bitcoin profits. $250,000 in Bitcoin profits.
That's real, man.
Right? Because he did not know how to take profit, right? And he thought he had somebody helping him, and he didn't get the help that he needed. And that stung just hearing that, like $250K, bro, that hurts. So like I think we might have undervalued week 3 after hearing that. So like, guys, I'm telling you,
guys, protecting that. That's keep in mind, priceless, man.
It's not necessarily how much money you make. About how much money you keep.
Absolutely.
Always remember that. One of the richest people I ever worked with taught me that. It's about how much money you keep, right? This guy's a multi-millionaire, taught me that. But hey, guys, there's more, right? There's more because we want to reward people who take action, right? So
yes,
we doing
more,
bonuses for you. We're doing some bonuses for you. So with that, you get free access. So if you rock with us today in the Beyond Bitcoin class, you get free access to our VIP Discord for life, right?
Yes, lifetime membership to our VIP
membership, right? And within the Discord, you will get live alerts of what our elite investors are making, guys. Like right to your phone, like Keen's making a play, you get alerted, right? Ruski makes a play, you get alerted. And guys, they're doing this all night. Like I get up at 3 in the morning, I see just several notifications of these guys. It's like, bro, they don't sleep. Ray Ruski's out in Europe, so you know they're on a different time zone. And crypto market's 24 hours, right?
Yep.
So like you never have to worry about missing a play because these guys are on it, right? And right to your phone, so you already know what they're looking at, what they're getting into, the price point. So that really makes your life a lot easier, right? Round the clock chat. The chat is awesome, guys. I mean, because not only do you have the coaches talking, but we got students who like are really, really, really helpful. I mean, you would think some of the students are coaches, like how helpful they are, and they're giving game to the new members and they're coaching people up. And like we create a community, guys. That's what it boils down to. Like you heard the comment earlier, right? It doesn't feel like a team of investors, right? It feels like more because that's what we did. We wanted to build a community. We didn't want to be a bunch of squares and nerds that threw a lot of big words at you. No, we want to create a group where we help each other and we all get paid because there's abundance of money to be made in this space, right?
Absolutely.
And then, you get exclusive specialized training. So guys, we do live events, we do live, we do exclusive classes as well in the Discord. We do some way more advanced stuff. Like, so there's a lot of things, and we're working on some more projects, for like artists and musicians, how they can leverage the blockchain for their music and get people to invest in their music. And because that's going to be the next trend, guys. NFTs are the craze now, but like I'm telling you, like it's going to shift real estate and music very, very soon. So we're working on some trainings for that. Like, so guys, I'm telling you, like you want to be involved in this Discord group, and you got access to all the coaches. Again, myself, Coach Burkett, King, Ruski, John. We're all in the chat. We're all there. We got other admins, Coach Singleton. We got Coach Ty, the dot guy, Jeff. So guys, like we got you. You're taking care of it, right? So all that value total is $17,500. And honestly, again, just saying it out loud, just like, man, that's undervalued, because my $100 to $14,000. Whatever percent gain that is way more than what, this value. I'll tell you that one right now. So that you get that, you rock with us, you get that for free for life. Yes. Right? You are a lifetime member, right? So Dom said, absolutely, it's been the best investment ever. I learned so much from you guys. Dom is very active in both the Facebook group and the VIP group. Just real quick, an XRP play that Keen helped him with, right? So normally we tell people not to buy when price is going up, right? However, when you read charts, there's some times where you can't get in while
opportunity zones
has momentum, right? So he asked King if he should invest in XRP. At the time, XRP was at $1.02. King told him to go for it, because based on the charts, there was more buy value coming in. That means more money was getting thrown at it, so it has some more room to go. 24 hours later, XRP was $1.43. That alone was worth the whole year of VIP.
Mm-hmm.
Powerful, guys. Drop 100 if you're up enough to pay for VIP the rest of the year. Shoot. Patrick was like, I got that off the first 2 days of the launch, right?
Man, guys, real gains being made.
Real gains. So yeah, man. For those who act today, you'll be getting everything you need to know to make money in crypto in 30 days. Again, this hands-on training will have you investing like a pro. No more stressing out about the markets or fear of missing out, guys. I can't tell you how important that is.
Yes.
When you're calm and collected, you know what you're doing. You're going to make money while the people around you are chasing the bag while your bag's growing, right?
That's real.
You will take control of your financial future, because, hey, whether you like it or not, this is the future. There's a financial revolution coming, and now's your chance to be on the forefront of it, or you can wait and chase like, the skeptics, right? But at one way or another, this train's coming. It's coming fast, right? And with everything you're going to learn, you're putting yourself on a fast track to wealth. Again, 5 years from now, I plan on being retired. It's probably going to happen sooner than that.
Definitely.
To be honest with you, I got some good positions that, next bull run is I'm only training part-time after that. So I'm telling you guys, this is your chance to change your financial future very quickly. I hear a testimony. What we got for us, Coach?
And I was saying, I love it, man. You said you're gonna be part-time, man. It's gonna be quicker than that, man, because you got it. You got the skill, Jimmy. You can do that.
Oh yeah, yes sir, yes sir. So, so total value, $46,000. So essentially that's the value, all the stuff that you're getting, right? Like when we put this together, we're like, how can we give the beginner so much value that they would just be foolish not to take advantage of this, not to learn,
you guys,
involved, right? So like we thought about everything. We thought about all the struggles we went through when we first got into crypto, feedback in the Facebook group, and we're like, okay, we're going to take all these and we're going to package this together, and then we're going to teach it in a class, and we're going to give them even more. So when they're finished with the class, they're ready to jump right into the more advanced stuff, so they can start, bam, 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 making that bread real quick, guys.
Facts.
Man, we really went all in for this for you. So, again, fast action bonus, Coach, why don't you tell them what they get one more time?
All right, guys. So the fast action bonus, what you get, of course, we're not going to charge you that crazy price, right? We normally do charge $4,000 for it, all right? However, we know we kept you on the call. We know we got you up late. So for staying on this call, we definitely will reward you with a 50% off, okay? If you sign up today And we also give you the 50% off with the VIP, lifetime VIP access. And guys who are in the VIP, you know that's priceless, man, because you get access to our coaches, and it's in our Discord channel and our community, and we answer all those questions.
All those questions, guys. Okay. You will not be hung out to dry. You will.
That's what, learn. And that's why we're different. That's why you need us, because we won't leave you out to dry. I can't tell you how many times I've seen other gurus or groups just leave people out to dry. They still got questions. We actually had a student come from another group because of that. So, guys, that is big. We are here for you, and we're not going anywhere. Okay, so you get all that for only $19.97. All right, guys, click the link. All right, I'm gonna put the link in my StreamYard, but for $19.97. And then I tell you what, guys, stay with me. Stay with me. If you guys enroll today, you can cut that in half. So actually more than half. That's $9.97. So for $997, you will get access to everything. We are opening up the library to you. We give you it all, including access to us. Weekly AMAs in our Discord, guys, with our elite coaches and admins in the Discord. Weekly lifetime access, guys, for $997. That's a steal. It is. It's nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this link in here for you guys. Guys, click the link, sign up, because when it go off sale, it's over with.
Yeah.
All right.
And again, this is exclusive coaching, guys. So we keep the seats limited, right? Yeah. We don't want 100 people in there, right? Because with 100 people, it's very hard to get kind of that intimate feel, right? It's going to be very hard to, make sure that you're getting the most value out of it. So we only have a few seats left. We want to keep it small. We want to keep it exclusive, right? So you guys, you definitely don't want to wait, because this train's moving fast. Seats fill up fast. We got a lot of successful students. You saw the testimonials, right? And guys, the time is now. The time is now. I see people clicking the link. I love it. Definitely take action. The seats are filling up. I love it. Click the link, guys. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out. My what my regret in crypto is, and I bet most people say this, I wish I had got started earlier.
For sure.
Right? I wish I had reached out to King in March 2020 instead of November 2020, right? When Bitcoin was $5,000 instead of $50,000. You get what I'm saying? So, Ethereum was like $100, $120 instead of 4,000.
Guys, I'm telling you,
it was 10 cents, 12 cents, 15 cents.
That's all that's real, bro. It's two things I hear in this space, Jimmy. It's two things I hear. I should have got in sooner, and I should have invested more. Those are the biggest two regrets, that I hear. So
all the time,
guys, I'm telling you have to
think about it this way,
man.
Real quick, everybody on here that's listening, whether you're on Facebook, you're in the webinar, Instagram, just think about this. How many of you said to yourself, like, damn, I wish I had gotten in Bitcoin in 2012?
Right.
And if you didn't say yes, you're a goddamn liar, because everybody wished they would get, because you'd be a millionaire by now. If you got any interest in crypto, you wish you got in Bitcoin 10 years ago. Guys, we may miss that stage of Bitcoin, but with the game that we're teaching people, there's going to be that other chance, right? Ray Ruski's found some good low cap plays that a couple cents right now that are going to grow, and they're going to grow huge, right? While everybody chasing Dogecoin, we're over here securing bags on these new utility projects, and then that next bull run, woo!
Man, I'm telling you guys,
our students gonna be smacking their boss like, I quit. They're going out with a bang.
Guys, and you could just, you guys are in the Facebook group, even Britt. Guys, ask around, talk to these people. This is real live games right here, and I'm telling you, you got to take control of your financial future. Change the way you think about money. You're not spending the money; you're investing the money. All right,
exactly.
You're investing it. You're investing in yourself.
I had to take.
Self-education is what makes millionaires, guys. It really is. And like Jimmy said, if you want to take this at a college, not even MIT, let's just say a community college, which they don't offer, but let's say they did, right? So you go to a community college, you're gonna pay about $1,000 or more a credit hour. right?
Pretty much.
A credit hour. And man, that's what I mean, guys. We discounted this thing as much as we can to get people involved. I get off the sidelines, get involved, take action. All right, you won't change your finances by doing the same shit. I'm telling you, you gotta take action, and we here for you guys. We don't leave you out to dry. We got you. My bad, Jimmy.
Exactly.
I mean to rant on you, bro.
You're great, man. Definitely, yeah. 'Cause I just wanted to share a mindset shift that I made when it came to money. You talk about money being a tool. Is so for me, right? I come from a family where we didn't have much, and they just taught you to not buy, don't buy things on yourself, don't splurge, just save. So you can have some money when you retire at 65, right? Just a
Right.
very poor mindset. I get it. My people did their best, but that's all they knew, right? Guys, it's about putting that money to work, right? So if you just think of it as you're moving it, you're just moving it, right? So you either you move money into crypto so it can do its thing when the market does its thing, right? You move it to this course or this coach, right, or this seminar so you can learn a skill that helps you grow and make more money, right? You're just simply moving, and that was a shift that I had to make. After I saw Tony Robbins, it just completely changed my limiting beliefs of the lack that my people instilled in me. Because me and Burkett, we've been friends for 30 years. We came from humble beginnings. South Chicago. Nobody talked about investing where we were from. You play ball, rap, you gangbanged.
Right.
That's where we came from, right? So, guys, I'm telling you, it's just a different mindset. When you get that mindset, you understand it's a tool. And like for example, if you got a hammer, right? What good is a hammer if it just sits in the toolbox, right? You want to put it to use. Same thing with your money, guys. It does no good sitting in the bank. It's actually losing value in the bank. Right?
Guys, think about how much eggs cost a year ago versus how much they cost now.
Oh man,
the value of the dollar is going down. It's depreciating. Okay, it's you're losing value if you hold that dollar. Now think about what Bitcoin was a year ago. Think about what another crypto was a year ago. They go up in value, guys. So yes, it's powerful if you know what you're doing.
If you got the one I always like to use though, if guys who took their stimulus check, right? The day the stimulus came out, the very first one, and just threw it in Bitcoin, did nothing else. Just put it in Bitcoin, forgot about it, right? Treated it like a savings account. By the end of 2020, that stimulus check would have been worth $12,000, $13,000.
Come on, man, that's powerful, man. That's real.
Come on now,
that's real.
What type of returns are you gonna get from that? Like, I don't know of any.
Yep.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna go on betting on fantasy football. I like sports too, but that's a lot of uncontrolled variables there. There's no charts I can read to
still a bet.
If Matt Nagy's gonna go for it on 14-15. Like too many things out of my control. With crypto, I can look at the charts and I have confidence in where my money's going. Can lean on other guys making money and be a part of a dope community. So
yeah, for sure.
See some people click the link. Awesome. I look forward to getting started with you this weekend in class. If you haven't yet, hey man, spots fill up quick because we will shut it down.
Yeah, guys.
Guys who took action are getting rewarded.
That's real. So again, enough of us babbling. I appreciate you guys staying on. So we're gonna reward you
Absolutely.
with any questions. We're here to answer them, guys. Again, I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on Instagram and YouTube. So if you got questions, type them in the chat and we'll definitely get those answered. Again, guys, I hope you learned something today. That's the biggest thing.
Yes.
Another takeaway too, guys. I'm real transparent. Even if you don't, let's say I don't like Coach Burkett. All right, that dude look like his breath stink or whatever. So that's cool. Go get coaching. Go get mentorship somewhere. Get guidance from somewhere. Don't just be out here throwing your money at the wall because you'll kick yourself later on down the line when you realize that you missed the opportunity or you wasted the opportunity that could have 1,000x'd you. Okay?
Absolutely.
So, guys, we're here for the questions, comments, concerns. Anybody?
Absolutely. Yeah. Ask away, please. Like I said, one of the mistakes I make was not asking questions soon enough because a couple of years ago, I actually had a client who was involved with crypto. He's always trying to talk to me about it, and I wish I had picked his brain more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because I really missed it. This was like 2017, so I could have definitely been in some plays really early. But again, it's just, you know, I didn't have the right mindset. That's why I always preach mindset. So I preach mindset, right? It took me to go to the GOAT, Tony Robbins himself, for me to shift the mindset and really start to take more risk, and then to really remove those limiting beliefs of lack and scarcity. And then getting a coach really taught me to create systems and daily habits and discipline. And it was just all an evolving process, and it really changed everything for me. And, you know, you can do the same, guys, like, because we are going to teach you what we invest in ourselves to learn, right? And that's what's so dope about it, right? You know, you don't have to spend $10,000 on a course at Northwestern because you have Ryan Keene's help, right? You don't have to go. I mean, I do recommend going to see him live because it's dope, but you don't have to go see Tony Robbins for the mindset training, because I teach it to you week one, like first week, right out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
People pay $1,000 sit in nosebleeds to see Tony Robbins. I'm going to teach you exactly what he taught me in the first week.